All right, folks. My name is Rudy. You're watching Alpha Investments. Today, we have a very first. I've never opened a collector case of Assassin's Creed. I finally get to experience this. My patron Matt T, all the way in Payson, Utah. We're doing this, man. We're doing it. Boy, is there a lot to talk about with these Universes Beyond situations. Boy, is there a lot to talk about with the serialized cards, the price of the boxes, and the incredibly short printed, small availability of this product. And yet, for some reason, the markets just remain stupid on the actual box prices. Let's do it. So these are not giant boxes. These are not 4-pack boxes, even though they look really skinny. I believe these are still 12-pack collectors, right? Yeah, they're just smaller packs. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, technically, these are still 12 packs. The packs are not big at all. They open pretty smoothly. And I do know the collectors are the only thing you can get certain variants in. So we got our common, uncommon. Okay, nice little flat. Boy, that framework is nice on that. So, and then we got a little etched uncommon. Then we got our land. So then the middle should be what? The ancillary? Hey, Mary Reed and Ann Bonnie. That's one of the ones you can get the serialized card in. And Stormhammer. And a desynchronization. And then you have a keen-eyed protector. So remember, there are an absolute insane amount of cards that are like $3 to $20 a card. I do not know them all. I do not have the ability to memorize them all and reconstruct history. And beautiful, beautiful forest there. The amount of cards of chase and value and actually usability is pretty high in this set. It's a very small set though. It's kind of weird. And we have a beautiful little Cassandra there and an Edward Kenway. So with this is, God, the variants on this. My goodness. So you got the showcase. We got a Kenway. Because I think even a card like this, like I don't think that's a bulk card. Like a lot of the cards and the characters from the game are quite, like I think just even this is a $10, $20 card. Like there's a pretty substantial amount of cards that are not bulk in this tiny little set. And I don't know if it's just because of the sheer lack of supply. The Miss John there. Beautiful again. Initiate. And see another hammer. Black Market Connections. Great, great card there. Aya of Alexandria. Very nice again. And a Spear. See, a lot of these cards are like $2, $4, $8. And I don't think it's because people are buying tons of them. I think a lot of these, there's just not much on the open market. So the price is sort of feast and famine. Wow. Okay. There's this, oh, okay. Nice little, I think the land cycles, are these $10, $15 a card? And another 10, geez. Like, this is my point. Like, this is from the very beginning when I watched somebody open one of these box openings a long time ago in a beautiful Cover of Darkness. I remember saying to people, I was like, the prices of these things cannot be like, people are like, oh, these are going to go to $100 a collector box and they're all worthless and everything. Sun-baked pizza. Great little, nice little land cycle, as always. Desynchronization, conspiracy. The old Jarl there. Rebecca Agents. Like, God help you if you hit a serialized card in this product. I think we're finally getting to the point where I do believe the market is coming around in understanding that collector boxes are a bit, rest in peace, staff, and a vehicle. The old Jackdaw, okay. I think people are starting to finally realize. We've seen huge price upticks in Assassin's Creed collector boxes. We've seen huge price upticks in Doctor Who collector boxes. Fallout is almost $1,000 a collector box. By the way, Enzio, great. Another infamous, very expensive card in the set. Excalibur, great hit there. Sphere, very nice. And Crystal Skull. And this is kind of my whole, this is kind of what I was expecting when I did this box opening. I had a funny feeling that overall, most of these cards are going to be pretty good. Sigurd, Entertainment, nice little land right there, everybody. And we have a beautiful, beautiful little Ton there. And another Excalibur. So when these box prices had tanked so much, and I saw these things drop into like 180, 190 online, I was like, what? It's like, are you serious right now? Eye Protector. Royal. No way. Throwback OG Royal Assassin. Wow. Oh, back-to-back Royal Assassin. Okay, I don't know why that made me smile so much. I did not know they had the OG Royal Assassin in the Assassin's Creed. That's kind of cool. Good flavor, everybody. Good flavor. Animus. Assassin's Trophy. Like, hello? That used to be a really big deal. Cleopatra for the first appearance, everybody. One of the more sought-after, desirable cards. And another Reston Pepperonis over here. Again, great packs. So almost every pack we're opening is having decent hits and decent value. Propaganda. And that's kind of what I expected. All right, Kenway. Crystal Skull. Beautiful. Beautiful. So crates again. Another one of the desirable hits. And a Jacob over here. See, that's what I'm saying. This is... I kind of had a feeling, because the set was such a small set, we were going to be hitting so many of the actual desirable cards. I had a funny feeling about that. Sword of Light and Shadow. What Must Be Done. Cover of Darkness. And the Desmond Miles. I had a funny feeling that we were going to be seeing a lot of the hits many, many times because of the, well, because of the small set. So when you have a small set, and most of the cards have some sort of desirability, you're going to hit them a lot, which puts a lot of downward pressure on the single cards. So for the single cards to still be holding this much value, that tells me there's a very, very low supply of the product. Because this product, this set, how many cards are in the set? Do we have a Rest in Peace again? What, I mean, look at this. We're hitting these duplicate hits. Saya, I mean, we've got how many Rest in Pieces and swords already? And we're only on what? Box 2 out of 6 in this video today? This tells me, that's what I said, it's such a small set. It's not hard to pull the cards. Desmond Miles, we got a hammer again. We get a beautiful fire and another hammer. And how on earth are these cards able to hold this much value on the secondary market when they're this easy to pull? Like, really? All right, Allfather, another Assassin's Trophy. Beautiful little, is this the textured one? Have we had any of the textured ones? I have Alexandria. It's like, have we hit the textured ones? I don't know if we have. I was like, I thought they had like fancy textured ones too that you can get only in the collector boxes. So maybe God, that used to be such a big deal, man. Fatal Push was such a big deal. Fire again, Cover of Darkness. Beautiful. Okay, so this is a texture one. Oh, and a Leonardo da Vinci in cold foil. Sorry, etched foil. And a beautiful, yep, that is a gorgeous textured one. Like, look at, like, so if these packs are what, $10, $20 a pack? That was my point. Like, that's why, you know, when I was telling the market months ago when this was a big thing and all the drama going on, I was like, the prices of this is wrong. Apple of Eden, hammer, and a beautiful staff, and What Must Be Done. Like, I'm telling you, I still stand by my previous thing, which I think the box price is already, I don't think these are anywhere near the 180, 200. I think the market's already skyrocketed back to probably 300. But I just don't understand that. Conspiracy, Desmond Miles, not textured there, and Entertainment. I feel like this was a situation where the markets can get really distorted in the short term, everybody. I think that's something to always take away. It's very bizarre how distorted markets, beautiful, beautiful Enzio there. Gorgeous there, everybody. Human Assassin, a beautiful legendary land, and a Reston Pepperonis with a beautiful Rattan. I think that's tough for people to understand. It can be very confusing and it makes you really question your sanity at times when markets behave in ways you don't agree with, or they go in the direction you don't agree with. And it can really, God, that is a beautiful looking island. My goodness. Black market again. Rest in Peace again. Wolf Kissed. And another staff over there. Beautiful, nice little Volts key. So they are short packs. They're smaller packs, but they don't feel much difference. It feels like they just got rid of some of the common uncommons. It doesn't feel like we're getting less rares or mythics, though. Like Jacob, looks another skull right there, and Allfather. Like, we're hitting all the cards. Like, we're getting textured cards. I think most of the textured cards are, what, $20 to $40 a card? Or at least they were. I'm not sure if they are as filming this video. Rebecca Agents, a desynchronization. And that is a texture that is not a textured one. And a Staff of Hermes again. So, yeah, I think the $300 to $400 collector box price for Assassin's Creed is probably going to be that equilibrium. Beautiful Fury Inlet there, and a beautiful Triad. My goodness, those gods are gorgeous. Another nice little land there, and the old takeaway, and we got the old grandpa there, Assassin. So that is the end of box 2, everybody. And overall, I don't know expected value of where we're at here, Matt, but it feels pretty normal. God, beautiful Path of Exile, beautiful Plains. We got Jacob there, another Crystal Skull, another Conspiracy, and a Lahad. So we're getting right at her. Box 3 already. So this is halfway through the video. And I'm not sure if this is deemed average or not. It feels like just a normal box opening. But I have to remind everyone of a couple things. Now that we're kind of later in the video, I know most people aren't watching and blah, blah, blah. And I have to remind you all, this is a very limited, rare product. There are not all the thousands of stores in the United States. People are not sitting on this product. Beautiful, oh, beautiful Sword of Feast and Famine. Gorgeous on there. And, oh, beautiful. Like, these, sometimes you get a pack like this. Holy smokes. Talk about an easily double, triple up on one pack, man. But I just want people to understand. This is such a beautiful, God, look at the nurturing. Beautiful in there. Anna Jacob, Sphere, Animus again. Hey, Socrates! I want people to just take a step back and think about it for a minute, okay? If there are 3,000 stores in the United States, okay, how many of these stores do you guys actually think even have sealed boxes of this? Huh? Rest in peace, another black market. Beautiful shack right there. Another rest in peace. My God. Rest in peace used to be a $10 rare, man. That's crazy, dude. So I think it's important for people to kind of grasp the concept of, you know, where the market is on this product. And I think nice little fire, staff. We got an Edward non-textured and another Edward Kenway, double Kenway mythic. As this product is only approaching like a year old, okay? So think about this for a second. A year. This is like a baby infant product, okay? Beautiful, beautiful Mr. Socrates coming in hot, everybody. And a nice little Layla there. This product is young, okay? And it's already incredibly scarce. On the grand scheme of life and things that I discussed with you guys about being 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, look at where we are of release date plus 12 months. Assassins, a hammer, beautiful, beautiful protector, and another Jacob. God, the duplication. You get like all the cards in the set, which is blown. I can't believe any of the cards in this set have the value they do. I can't believe it at all. It's so easy to pull these things because the set's so small. I cannot believe AlphainvestmentsLLC, beautiful artifact. I cannot believe that the prices are even able to hold what they are, because anyone who it shows you how little there is. If there was a lot of this product, all these cards should be like 50-cent cards. Black Market again, Crystal. We got a Keen-Eyed again, and a Cover in Darkness. Like, the prices of these things should not be expensive at all. And since they are, that tells me how little there is. And that tells me how dramatic Alexandria, Cover, Royal Assassin, and Animus. It really, that is all the evidence I need to reinforce my theory that these collector boxes don't exist out there. They're just, the supply of these things is next to nothing. What must be done in desynchronization. So that's my perspective on these things. So let's comment a little bit about the serialized cards. I don't know if we'll get one today, Matt. We're halfway through. We got probably a 50-50 chance of getting one. The serialized cards in this set and all future Magic sets are very, they've really tightened it. There's not very many. Like even on this set, think about this, everybody. The serialized cards, there's only 4 serialized cards. So there's only 2,000 serialized cards total. Like that's it. Like not up to, no, there's 2,000 serialized cards in the entire print run because there's only 4 cards out of 500. And of the 4 cards, they're pretty expensive, I think. And I'm not really sure how to value that. If we know the product is super rare, there's not many serialized cards. By the way, box 4. You know, are these serialized cards supposed to be $1,000 a piece? Are they supposed to be a couple $100 a piece? You know, how do we determine that? Sean, Royal Assassin, Eagle, and Cover. That's what gets really confusing. That's what makes the whole thing really, that's kind of the wild card of these future things. Like, think about like Innistrad Remastered. Okay? Innistrad Remastered, we only have the Edgar, right? The Edgar you only have a single card out of 500 in the entire Innistrad Remastered recent set, right? Think about the new Aether set, the showcase cards. These showcase cards, you only have a single card out of 500. So, does that mean all serialized cards should be worth a lot more? Does that mean people just don't care? They're just throwing one in each set as a gimmick? Like, I'm not sure how to take it right now. And that's the problem. We don't really understand the value of these serialized cards. We do know the market likes them. It has been working. It adds value. And what we saw with like Lord of the Rings Holiday Special, beautiful wolf kiss there. We saw and we've realized with no reasonable doubt that the market likes them. And Lord of the Rings Holiday Special has really made, worldwide ripples on the value of serialized cards and the value of scarcity and rarity and things. So where does that leave the rest of this moving forward? Like even the new Aether Drift set. Okay, you've got one card out of 500. Okay, and it's a standard Magic set. Okay, well the card remains very, very expensive. So if the card remains that expensive, do we revalue the collector boxes higher or lower based on that? Beautiful Sword of Light and Shadow. Haven't seen that yet. That's that was the first time pulling that particular artwork, particular variant. That was a nice little surprise, everybody. So that's what my brain has been kind of looking at with all this stuff. Black market again. I mean, if you can open a normal pack of cards, like this collector box, okay? Let's say these packs are 20 bucks a piece for $250 a box. If a normal pack has a normal pools of stuff like this with black markets, cigar, we got staffs, and you're pulling $5, $10, $20, $30 of cards in normal packs without hitting anything crazy, to me, that already seems a little suspect. It seems off. Okay? I can't, that's what makes it very difficult to understand, because the expected value cannot be almost the price of a box. Oh, beautiful. I thought we had a serialized card there. Beautiful Leonardo da Vinci, everybody. Absolutely gorgeous card. If the boxes are $300 for an Assassin's Creed collectors, the cards within the box, beautiful soak crates again here. We're hitting quite a few. Every time I see them, I'm getting excited, like we're going to hit something. If a collector box is $300, the cards within the collector box should be around $200. Okay, that's my personal basic attitude towards it. The cards in the box should not be worth more than the sealed box. If the cards in the box are equal to or worth more than a sealed collector box, the sealed product is too low. You are not supposed to be able to infinite money glitch and endlessly open these things until you just run out of product in history. That's not the way that markets and sealed and single conversions are supposed to work. Okay, a $3 collector box is supposed to generate like $200 in cards. Beautiful Waterlogged Grove. My goodness, that was beautiful looking. How many rest in pieces? Another soak crates. That artwork is nowhere near as nice as the other artwork. So that's the first thing that stands out to me, because I'm feeling like most of these boxes are having quite a bit of single card value. Golly, the rest in peace. Is rest in peace anything? Or does it get just completely nuked from this set? It feels like I feel like we're just pulling an absolute insane amount of those things. A Bayek, Conspiracy, a Jacob, and a DC. So, anyways, folks, as we get to the end of this video here, we are on box 5. Matt, I've never opened this before. I don't know if this is considered a really good box opening, a really bad box opening. So I'm sure the comment section will possibly, Assassin's Trophy. I don't know, maybe be positive or negative or just complain about Assassin's Creed. I have no idea. The internet, as always, the internet, just like the market, it's going to do what it's going to do. We have really no idea what's what, right? Cigar, Speared, Kenway, and the old Jackdaw. So I guess my kind of closing conversation with all this stuff is I'm still unable to really comment to you guys the value of these things. I have a hard time. I struggle to really get the real value of a lot of these things nowadays. It's still very, very difficult. Staff, black market, beautiful, fire, and a Jacob. Like, we're getting so many duplicates, and even just in this mini 6-box collector opening video, because the set is just so small. But how on earth are the cards, like, oh, look at that Staff of Eden, that Volt's key, and that artwork, that framework. My God, that was nice looking, everybody. So, it's very difficult. I still struggle to understand. Beautiful Silent Clearing, everybody. A Royal Assassin and a beautiful Staff. Marianne there hiding in the back. It's a very, very difficult thing to know how to value these new modern day products. And it's going to take a long time, everybody. These are things we're not going to have answers to. Desmond Miles there, and a nice spear. There's a nice little different pack. It's, a lot of these things could take 3 to 5 years for us to fully understand, what these products are and long-term valuation of these things. I mean, it may take 5+ years because right now the market doesn't know. I don't know. You guys don't, and I can tell because that's why the prices are all over the place. The market doesn't understand, okay? Because if we did know, beautiful Cleopatra there in a cover, and a beautiful Cassandra here. So box 6 already. The end of our case today, ladies and gentlemen, for Mr. Matt over here. You know, that's kind of my, that's the feel I get right now. I can't believe how easy it is to pull pretty much almost every chase card in this set. But like, I go on TCG Player, or I go on Dawn Glare, and I look at the value of most of these cards, and they're all $5, $10, $15. And I'm just like, huh? How are cards that are easy to pull worth our 10th black market? Oh my God. Like, a pack like this that has back-to-back $10, $15 black market cards in a single pack is just crazy. Plus a Desmond hiding in the back there. Like, things like that are just weird to me. They feel off. It just doesn't, because I know that card is a $10, $15 card. Cassandra. Enough. Shit's crazy. Third of 3 black market connections in 2 packs. Was that $45 in black market connections in 2 packs? Like, that's goofy, man. That doesn't make any sense. Like, how on earth are we just pulling these $10, $15 cards over and over? It's goofy. They're not even tough to pull. Hammer, Royal Assassin, and a beautiful Cleopatra. And these Cleopatras and Leonardo da Vinci's historical figure cards are really cool. But the market doesn't know what they're worth. The market is very, very indecisive because we just don't know. I mean, are they regular versions supposed to be $50 a card? Or are they 50-cent bulk that nobody wants? See, that's the kind of stuff we just don't have answers to. And we can all argue about what we think or how we feel about it, but the market doesn't know. Sun-baked pizza, there's a nice $10 bill. There's a nice spear, a little altar, and a rest in peace. So, the problem is eventually what's probably going to happen with this stuff is we're probably going to have speculation hit the market. When market conditions are very favorable, we're probably just going to have, you know, all it's going to take is speculation to move into Fallout or Assassin's Creed, to any of these things, okay? And these markets are so fragile. All Father and a Jacob. Like, that's kind of what I'm getting at right now. These markets are so sensitive, everybody. All it's going to take is some point in the future for there to be something with Wizards, something with a collector and investor, and these markets can just get annihilated. God, even that version of the art of Leonardo da Vinci is really nice. Beautiful sword also. Like, look at that pack, man. Look at that pack. You got a Rattan in the back there. You got a Sword of Feast, a beautiful land, and a Leonardo da Vinci in one pack. My goodness. So, about to end the video here, everybody. Thanks again for watching. Closing comments to everybody out there. These are unknown. Like, I don't have any of this for sale, so don't ask me or anything. But my instinct is, we just don't know. Rest in peace, and a hammer, and a staff. You know, there's just, we have no clue. Like, we're all guessing. And with how fast the world moves in these products, when nobody knows what this... Is this stuff just worthless shit? You know, is this stuff where no one... Is in 5 years, is someone going to be, oh, look, I remember that set, it was stupid. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, beautiful nurturing there, and an Enzo, and a beautiful Bayek in the back there. That's my point. Matt, thanks for being a very kind patron. In conclusion, to everybody out there, we don't know. There's no way to know. And right now, we're all trying to figure it out. And this Universes Beyond thing that's only been going on for 12 to 24 months, we just don't know. Even if Magic's over 30 years old, Universes Beyond is literally less than a couple years old. We have no long-term evidence. You know, serialized cards are less than a couple years old. We don't know. None of this stuff has existed for 5+ years. We are all guessing. We are all speculating. And, you know, I mean, these boxes, the serialized cards, all of them, they could be severely underpriced, or in 5 years, no one could give a shit. They could all be worthless. It literally could just be cheap crap nobody wants because there's so many. We don't know. It's definitely a very high-risk, unknown situation that I don't think anyone is going to be able to predict what's going to happen. I think this is the type of situation where these type of collector boxes and serialized cards and variants, it could go any direction. It really could. There's no way for us to figure this crap out. That's kind of my... Sorry not to have any more clear and concise information, but there's times when we got to call it how we call it, folks. And right now, we are all struggling to evaluate these things, because the conclusion is reserve list and old Magic has never been more dead. Nobody gives a shit. New Magic, new collector boxes, play boxes are off the chart. People love them. They're obsessed. No matter how many secret layers, cats and dogs, people lose their mind. Marvel, Spider-Man, Final Fantasy, off the chart. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter if every LGS gets 1 box of Final Fantasy or 100 box of Final Fantasy. They can mark the box $500 a collector box. They can mark it $1,000 a collector box. It's going to sell out and the market's going to go crazy. That's what the market is excited about. Whether I agree with it or not, that's a different conversation, but that is what the market has decided. And right now, Fallouts, Doctor Who, Warhammers, Lord of the Rings, Assassin's Creed, I don't know. All these other side brands, what does it mean long term? I mean, in 10, 20, 30 years, is anyone going to care about Assassin's Creed, the franchise from Ubisoft, or any of this stuff? Is anyone going to, then if the answer to that is yes or no, how does that impact anything? Thanks for watching, folks. I hope you all have a beautiful day.